Hey everyone, Rarity Dash here. Time for another MLP Season 5 blind commentary. Last couple times I've been getting less confused comments than in the first couple episodes, but just to be entirely clear, this is a commentary. I will be talking. If you want just the episode, look elsewhere. Anyway, episode 6 of Season 5 is out, and I'm going to watch it now. The title this time is Appleloosa's Most Wanted. Interesting, so we're revisiting Appleloosa then, I guess. We caught a few glimpses of the town in Season 4, but we haven't really been back since Season 1 and Over a Barrel. Curious to see what gets the ponies to return there. Could this be the first time since the premiere that the cutie map comes into play? Seems possible. Whatever the case, it should be interesting to see if the familiar Appleloosa characters come into play. It's very far from my favorite, but I do like Over a Barrel, and personally I wouldn't mind to see some of those characters again. The rest of the title is interesting too. Most Wanted. So are we going to be dealing with actual pony outlaws? That could be pretty cool. Will it be an Applejack episode? Perhaps instead it'll be another episode featuring all the main six, like Over a Barrel was. Either way, should be fun. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Okay. Yeah, we got some Appleloosa ponies. Some new designs, I see. Really cool Western pony designs. And Apple Bloom. Okay. Got the Cutie Mark Crusaders. That's unexpected.
Roping contests, rodeo clowning, steeplechase.
We gonna actually see Applejack competing in the rodeo this time? Hey, there's Brayburn.
Wouldn't a barrel look good here? I want less so. I don't know.
Hi, Brayburn. Oh, he's hurt.
Dangerous. No risk. No
Can't compete in the rodeo, I guess.
Every pony, listen up. We need a big present.
Hey, Sheriff Silverstar.
Rodeo, so make yourself plenty seen. I want that low-down varmint to know we mean business.
I hope nothing bad is going on. A cutie Markapalooza and a low-down varmint? This is shaping up to be the most exciting rodeo ever. Yeah, come on.
Okay. Oh, and we have someone lurking in the shadows. So is this gonna be a CMC episode? That's... okay. Kinda just had one of those not too long ago. The Bloom and Gloom.
A beautiful heart, faithful and strong. Sharing kindness, it's an easy feat, and magic
Makes it all complete. Very best friends. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Some really cool new designs. Applejack! There she is. And that's impressive.
Yeehaw! That's my cousin. Go, Apple.
Brave. And it's Dave Polsky again, I saw.
Compete. All the rodeos around Ponyville are closed down
Guess.
for some reason.
Well, I guess having injured kinfolk in Appaloosa sure paid off then, huh, cuz?
Just doing my best to fill your horseshoes, Brayburn.
Keep tossing like that and I'll be out of a job. Ow!
Ooh, sorry.
Yeah, that's not cool, Applejack.
My sister and her friends.
Uh-oh. Gee, I guess I got so caught up watching you that I...
You said you keep an eye on those fillies. How am I supposed to focus on practicing if you're not gonna...
There they are! Huh, right where I left them.
What is with that, Scootaloo? That cactus hat.
Ouch! My poor leg! Hurts so much.
Y'all can't go running off...
That's just ridiculous.
Backstage at a rodeo ain't no kind of playground.
Sorry, Applejack. We won't wander off again. But, speaking of the rodeo, what would you say about me and the Crusaders maybe competing in one teensy-weensy little event or three?
Look out!
Oh no.
What the hey just happened?
You fillies all right?
Uh-huh.
Sugar and salt licks.
What is it, Sheriff?
Is it him?
Ain't no doubt. It's Trouble Shoes.
Trouble shoes.
Is it true? Is Troubleshoes here?
You ain't gonna shut down the rodeo, are ya? All right, now, I called for a meeting, not a mob scene. Now, as many of you know, the Equestria Rodeo Circuit has been plagued by the dirty dealings of a notorious outlaw.
Okay.
Knocked barrels every which way at the Hoof City Rodeo. Nearly crushed my Aunt Bay mare.
That's nothing. He sabotaged the steer pen at Pinto Creek Rodeo, setting off such a stampede they canceled the whole dadgum thing.
Now, it's true. We had an incident this morning at our own Appleloosa Rodeo. Hay bale stack came down, pretty near on top of 3 little fillies. I examined them hoof prints myself, and it was Trouble Shoes, all right. I reckon I ought to cancel this rodeo like all the others done. But dag Puffet, this has gone far enough. We'll double the patrols. This rodeo will go on. Appleloosa ain't gonna be intimidated.
Okay.
Glad that's settled. So, Applejack, about me and my pals competing in the rodeo. Don't send us home. It's not
Aw.
fair.
Now,
Of course
please, Elliot.
Applejack is gonna do that though.
Can't have y'all around here with some outlaw on the loose. Oh, maybe I ought to call it quits and go home too.
Aw.
No, you can't. This rodeo is important to Appleloosa. And with you in there, we got a real shot at winning. Come on now, you head on back to practice and don't worry none about these 3. I won't let them out of my sight.
They're kind of hard to
Here,
contain,
don't
Brayburn.
leaving my sight.
Kind of hard to contain. Yeah. Yeah. That's not gonna work. And they're gonna get into trouble.
I thought we weren't gonna wander off again. This ain't wandering. We know exactly where we're headed. To find Troubleshoes. But
Of course.
is he a dangerous criminal? We only need to find him. We don't need to capture him. The sheriff can handle that.
And once he's in jail, we'll be competing. And then it's Cutie Mark City.
Worst idea ever.
At least you have some sense, Sweetie Belle.
It's another John Hoofprint. Do either of you have any idea where we are?
Scared Scootaloo.
We should head back and try again later.
Come on, before we lose the trail.
Oh, sweetie. That little shriek. It's adorable.
Come on. We've gone far enough. It's time to go back.
The rain is only getting worse, Apple Bloom. Let's come back tomorrow.
Maybe y'all are right. So, how do we get back? You mean you don't know?
Good job, y'all. I know they need lots of mud for the rodeo tomorrow, but I wish they would have warned us about this.
Wet hat effect. That's new.
Rayburn, where are the girls?
Oh. Yeah, Applejack's not gonna like that news.
fish my wish.
Sheriff Silverstar, you gotta help. My sister's gone, and her friends too.
I've searched and searched, but no sign of them anywhere.
It must have been Troubleshoes.
Now, hold on there. Troubleshoes done a lot of bad things in his day, but nothing like that.
You really want to take that chance?
Come on, y'all! Let's fly!
Okay.
You sure about this, Scootaloo? I thought I was, but now I'm not. So I pretty much got us completely and totally lost. How could this get any worse?
You don't ask that, Apple Bloom. It's just... because then this happens.
We gotta get out of this rain. There's no telling how long this storm could last. Look!
Just throw Sweetie in the mud.
Let's go see if we can find some blankets or something.
Got Sweetie closing the door with her magic. Cool. And he's gonna be in here, isn't he? Our outlaw. Okay.
You alright?
Surely.
We didn't do no harm. We just came in together.
He has an interesting design.
Some hot cider
Like a-
cooking in the kitchen. Doubt it survived. I ain't gonna rise to great, y'all. Awfully rude, I reckon, but as you can see, I'm the fresh casualty of an unusually unfortunate circumstance. My lot in life, I suppose.
Are you Troubleshoes?
That's me.
What are you doing? I'm gonna unwrap them. You can't do that! That's Troubleshoes! Oh, you don't seem so bad.
Of course, guests would arrive while I ain't got no pie to offer. Scores more misfortune points for old Troubleshoes.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to have a whole lot of luck.
Typical. Bad luck never rests.
You sure that's bad luck? Seems like maybe you're just a little, klutzy?
Tell that to the flank. Upside down horseshoe. Bad luck. Follows me wherever I go like sour on old milk. Y'all best vamoose before my bad luck rubs off and sticks to y'all. Get along. Skedaddle. Amstrade.
We don't really know the way back to Appleloosa.
But of course I do. Wouldn't you know it, my lucky day.
Okay.
It's actually kind of sweet of him to help us out like this. I know. What do we do if he takes us back to Appleloosa and the sheriff arrests him? If I get a cutie mark for that, I'll feel guilty every time I see it.
Oh.
Say there, Troubleshoes. You might not want to take us all the way back to Appleloosa. The sheriff sort of has it in his mind that you're a no-good outlaw looking to shut down the rodeo.
My kind of luck he'd think that.
But is it true?
Y'all like stories?
Okay, this should be interesting.
Just my luck. I was hoping you'd say no.
Of course they're not gonna say no.
When I was a colt, I wanted to be a rodeo star, something fierce. But I just didn't seem to have a knack for it. I practiced and practiced and finally I wrangled up the guts to audition for rodeo school. Right in the middle of that tryout, I knew I was doing what I was meant to. And wouldn't you know it, in a flash comes this here cutie mark.
Okay.
I can still remember them judges a-laughing. I didn't even finish my routine, because right then I knew bad luck was my fate. That fire for rodeoing never did leave me, though. I couldn't keep away from them. So I'd sneak down and have a look, and wouldn't you know it? Bad luck would strike again. Just my lot in life, I reckon.
Okay,
Troubleshoes.
so
I can't believe those mean
he's
guys
doing all this
laughed
stuff
at him like that.
unintentionally.
You see? They weren't laughing at him. They were just enjoying the show.
What are you saying?
Think about it. If we saw a rodeo clown doing what he did back in that shack, we'd think he was the greatest.
You're right.
He could still be in rodeos, just not the way he thought.
So he's been looking at his cutie mark wrong the whole time. It's not bad luck. It's...
Gotcha!
Okay.
Just my luck.
Yeah.
Troubleshoes, you're under arrest for vandalizing the property and peace of mind of the good rodeo-loving ponies of Equestria, not to mention filly napping and generalized mayhem.
Wait!
Brayburn, get these fillies someplace safe.
Wait! No! Listen, Applejack! No!
Okay.
But Troubleshoes isn't the menace every pony thinks.
Sakes alive, what's with you? Why in tarnation would you want me to help get him out of jail when he's the one who ran off with y'all to begin with? Now, if y'all excuse me, I'm off to win the Appleloosa Rodeo Hay Bale Monster Stack.
Applejack?
Well, at least I get me a view of one small corner of the rodeo. Figures.
Poor guy.
Oh, now, Troubleshoes, I'm running out of mattresses.
And more sweetie magic.
Come on, Sheriff! You're about to miss the Hay Bale Monster Stack!
Jiminy, that's starting already?
Let's go, Troubleshoes! This here's a jailbreak!
Ain't no need. Can hear the rodeo just fine from this vantage.
But we've got a plan to help you live your dream.
Listen, y'all, I'm a known criminal. How you proposing on getting me into a rodeo?
Go, Applejack!
Well, how do I look?
Come on now, stack them bales. Woo-hoo!
We got a Appleloosa Pegasus.
Okay, now, Troubleshoes, you're on!
Say what? I may be dressed like one, but I ain't no rodeo clown.
You got your cutie mark all wrong, Troubleshoes. You were born to entertain. You got a gift for making folks laugh, don't you?
But my cutie mark's an upside-down horseshoe, and that means bad luck.
That all depends on how you look at it. You always wanted to be a part of the rodeo, right? Well, now's your chance. Go on.
There y'all are. How about your big six, huh?
That's quite the trophy.
Yeah, way to go.
Poor Applejack.
Since when are y'all so into rodeo clowns?
Just leave me be, cutie mark. I aim to clear that there hoop. Come on now.
And one falls on Brayburn. That's great.
That's the best rodeo clown I ever seen. What the hey?
He escaped from jail!
Ruining another rodeo!
Let's get him!
Torch and pitchfork.
Hand aside, young'uns. This one's going back to jail.
But he never wanted to ruin any rodeos. Those were just bad accidents.
Sweetie Belle, what are you talking about?
Troubleshoes has a gift for making ponies laugh. He's maybe the best rodeo clown I ever seen.
That's true. He is awful funny.
He thought his cutie mark was telling him to keep away from rodeos, but deep inside he knew that's where he was meant to be. He just didn't know how to do it.
What she says is true. This here entertaining y'all with my klutzing, that's what I'm supposed to be doing. I know it now. I didn't mean no harm. Honest. I just ain't never loved nothing like I love the rodeo. So I kept on sneaking back and making a big old mess of things. Turns out I was just a-looking at my cutie mark all wrong.
That may be so, Troubleshoes, but you still gotta face charges for the problems you caused.
If I done wrong, I'll see to it that I take my medicine and square my accounts.
Truth be told, we could understand all the trouble with the rodeos. But why'd you have to run off with these here little ones last night?
Yeah, about that.
Yeah.
You really want us to clean up all this mess Troubleshoes made?
Of course.
I'll teach you not to go wandering off after I say not to.
Ain't it that
Gotta
bad
listen to
to
Applejack.
go back to Ponyville with the shiny trophy, and all we're bringing back is these same old blank flanks?
Y'all help Troubleshoes realize what his cutie mark really means. Ain't that a nice feeling you can take back with you?
I guess we did make things a little better. Does feel kind of nice. So, we can stop now?
Nope.
And stealing Big Mac's catchphrase. Nice. Okay. So, wasn't expecting another CMC related episode just yet. Most of the main six haven't even had episodes focused on them so far, and really thought this one would be an AJ episode, but yeah. So far, neither of the Appleloosa episodes have been. It was a fun episode, though. A nice return to Appleloosa, offering up more of the familiar characters and a lot of new background pony designs. I'm sure Brayburn's role here will make a lot of people happy. I know he has some fans. Also, a bit of an expanded role for Sheriff Silverstar, and that's kind of cool. The Buffaloes didn't make an appearance, though, outside of the flashback scene. Which is kind of interesting. Guess he's from another western town where the Buffaloes already had a more friendly relationship with ponies in the past. I don't know. But we didn't see Little Strongheart or any of the other ones we're familiar with. Troubleshoes was an interesting character. Unique design with how huge he is. He was pretty fun. In all, it was a quite entertaining episode with a lot of fun parts and interesting stuff going on. CMC again had a chance to learn and consider something different about the meaning of the cutie mark, and that's kind of cool. Kind of ties into the theme for the season pretty well, and also makes it a fairly nice follow-up to Bloom and Gloom. In the wake of Apple Bloom and the others having all that anxiety over their cutie marks, it's cool to see them not just being optimistic about cutie marks and their meanings, but spreading that optimism to others. So yeah, this was a very good CMC episode, and in the overall Season 5 rankings, I'd probably put it about tied with last week's. Still hasn't been an unenjoyable episode of Season 5 yet. Hope you liked the commentary. Let me know if you did, and see you in the next one.